Intel is transforming the TV experience with Internet. Our next guest is Director of Platform Strategy and Planning for Intel, Wilfred Martis. Am I saying your last name right?
Absolutely.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Welcome into tomorrow. How is Intel bringing Internet on TV?
A couple of things. One is Intel, as you know, is a silicon company. So what we do there is we're putting together silicon solutions, what we call system-on-chip devices. And we announced our first one in August of 2008. And we're showcasing that particular system-on-chip at CES with several of our customers. The product is officially called the Intel Media Processor CE3100.
Okay.
So we're showing
it's kind of
it's a long name,
yeah.
but it's partly for branding purposes. The system on chip is actually going to be available in products from OEMs and not directly in Intel branded products, but rather products from leading OEMs worldwide. We're showcasing some of those leading OEMs designs here at the Consumer Electronics Show. But that's not the only thing we're doing. How we're enabling the internet is we actually help building software solutions on top of that. One of the partnerships that we also announced in August was with Yahoo. Working with Yahoo, we're bringing a combination of system software from Intel and internet software from Yahoo to put those two together to go build a framework that allows our OEMs and everybody else in the value chain, including service providers and content providers and several other software companies and studios to go innovate on top of our platform and bring the internet to consumers on TV.
Wow, and it will be the full Internet as we know it, or is it only to those partner sites, perhaps initially? Or
so the full Internet is a misuse term. Right? What the framework allows us to do is bring the usages, the certain Internet usages that consumers want on their television set. Consumers are very comfortable with consuming the Internet on their PCs. Over the last few years, they've gotten comfortable using the Internet on their cell phones or their mobile devices. Right. The third screen that now has started seeing the Internet come to it is consumer electronics, or the TV screen. And so what we're providing is a framework, and depending on who utilizes that framework, an OEM may choose to bring only the usages that they want to promote to their consumers. A service provider may do something very similar to the usages that they want to provide to their subscribers. So we don't tell them what to go put on these boxes. What we do is just enable a framework, and then based on what their business models are, they can go bring whichever parts of the Internet over to it. To their boxes and to the TV screen of the consumer.
Okay, well, what's the Widget Channel? I mean, I'm hearing that as part of this whole concept as well.
So the Widget Channel is a framework we jointly built with Yahoo. It's a framework that allows the Internet content out there, the Internet usages, to be republished for the TV screen in a more friendly manner. And what I mean by that is, on the PC, consumers are comfortable with browsing. On a TV screen, you want something that's non-intrusive, and it's got to be context-based. For example, if you're watching a movie, you don't want to be bothered with anything that's Internet-related, probably, during the whole movie.
Sure.
But at the end of the movie, you may want to see what other movies has this particular actor made. I really like the actor. In which case, you can go do take a widget and pull up something like that, find out what other movies the actor has done. In other cases, you can use a widget for, say you're watching a football game and you want to see all the other scores on NFL Sunday.
Sure, or maybe some of the stats on a particular player.
Exactly. So you could bring up a different widget. So all we're doing is providing a framework that allows Internet content to be published in a very TV-friendly manner.
Gotcha. I could see things that you mentioned, the end of a movie. The first thing I thought, because I love them, is outtakes maybe from the movie.
Correct.
That could certainly be part of maybe the Widget Channel or something like that.
Absolutely.
And it's a matter of the content providers providing that info.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Will we see this technology evolve this year? I mean, is this something that is available now or soon, slightly into tomorrow?
You will see products coming out from our customers, our OEM customers, as well as some of our service provider partners. We made a lot of announcements here at CES. in the latter half of 2009. But it is happening, and I think it'll only accelerate. This is just the beginning.
Oh, it seems so. And of course, so much that is to come. And it's neat to know that Intel, of course, as usual, at the forefront of helping these things happen and partnering with companies like Yahoo and others to really bring the internet on TV to all of us. And I think it's pretty cool. The application's obviously limitless.
Correct.
Dynamite. Wilfred, thanks for spending a couple of minutes with us. We do appreciate that. And we'll get you back on again soon when we have a little more time and can talk more about it, especially perhaps as things further develop.
Great.
With this.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate the opportunity.
It's our pleasure. Wilfred is the Director of Platform Strategy and Planning for Intel with a special site. Of course, you can go to Intel.com, but go directly to IntelConsumerElectronics.com. I know it's a long URL, but just watch your spelling. IntelConsumerElectronics.com. We'll get you there, too. We'll link you to Wilfred's site that way on our site at intotomorrow.com or Graveline.com. We appreciate that.